This was my favorite day in Coron. Not because I visited the most places, but because I visited the right ones. Today's island hopping trip takes me far from town to islands most tours don't bother with. Empty sandbars, silent beaches, and one island so dramatic it feels unreal. Just 3 stops: Maltatayoc Sandbar, Pamalican Island, and Black Island. Fewer islands, longer distances. And the most rewarding day I had in Coron. Good morning. It is again another day. Very early morning. We had to wake up earlier than yesterday. Yesterday we went around like Maltatayoc and the beaches around Coron. Today's trip is even more special because we will go to an island called Black Island, which is supposed to be one of the most beautiful islands around Coron. It's really far. Not many people go there. I fully customized our tour for today. This trip is not cheap. I don't exactly know how much it's gonna cost, but I will tell you everything I think at the end. So yeah, stay till the end because I think the islands we are going to see today are really special. Sorry for the engine sound, I hope you can hear me. We are about to arrive to the first stop today. We are getting close to Black Island, but it's still, I think it's gonna be like another hour or so. So we break this journey. We have one stop here, which is called Maltatayoc Island. All right, I just got to Maltatayoc Island, and yeah, it's a beautiful place. I already flew the drone. Beautiful crystal clear water. That's the norm everywhere. This island has some abandoned buildings and there's a little trash. I think honestly very few people come here. I just came to check this building. It is abandoned. I think the whole island is. Maybe sometimes some people come here. There's a pile of trash, so I think there are people who collect trash, try to clean it up, but there are 2 dogs. So I'm sure someone is here to take care of them, or at least someone comes here. Here's a building, you can go in. But the beach is very pretty. For example, here on this side, I chose this island as the first stop because actually this is the first island in this small chain of islands that have lots of sand, like big sandy beaches. And this is the first one, but this one has a long sandbank, which I really like. I've been to quite a few places. I've seen quite a few islands like this one, and yeah, it's totally empty. Now the weather is great, so yeah, I think it was a good choice. That's pretty clear to me that tour boats don't come to this island. So yeah, there's a thing in Coron. It's pretty easy to avoid the crowds. Islands like this also prove that even popular places like Coron and El Nido have lots of islands where you can just be yourself. You get this sense of adventure and exploration. So yeah, that's what I love. If you like places like this as well, don't forget to like this video and definitely stay till the end because I think the other islands are going to be amazing as well. We just got here. Check it out. This is the second stop. It's called Pamalican Island on the map. And I chose this because honestly this looks the best, because this is a small circular island with a sandy beach all around it. There are no palm trees. This is full natural vegetation, and actually here there is a small hut and some like trash bags, and yeah, it's very tidy. There is definitely someone on the island or comes to the island sometimes, to take care of it and clean it up, which is really amazing. What a beautiful beach. I don't know if it's visible on the video, but at the end of this beach, I mean at this side of the island where there's the shallow area with those sandbanks and the rocks, this area is really pretty because it's all shallow water. I guess we could walk over there, but it's getting late. I mean, it's not getting late, but we still have a long way to go today. But the beach on this side has a pinkish hue. There are a few like pink sandy beaches around the world. It's like not super rare, but yeah, it is definitely not yellow. Coming on a trip like this one might be expensive. I mean, it is expensive, but having an island like this just to yourself is honestly priceless. So far, I think for me, this is the best spot around Coron, I think. It's not only the beauty, because yeah, all the islands are beautiful, but there is no one. Yeah, you can't really hear anything. It's super, super peaceful. Yeah, when it comes to empty beaches and unknown places like what my channel is about, it doesn't really get any better than this. Island. This is the furthermost point of our trip today. There is some wind here. It's a little different than the sheltered bay, the islands we just came from. It's actually pretty easy to find YouTube videos or travel blog posts that claim that this is basically the most beautiful island in the Coron archipelago. Yeah, it's kind of hard to argue with that because it's just like Coron Island. There's a huge rock wall behind this beautiful beach, and the beach is quite big. And of course, the water is crystal clear. Yeah, it's an awesome spot. It's really, really worth coming here. Even with some boats here, there are, I don't know, maybe like 10 other people. It feels totally deserted. We just finished our lunch. It was amazing. Just like yesterday, the fish here is super fresh and so cheap. We only could eat like half of it. We paid like 350 pesos for it. It might be even expensive by Filipino standards. It's probably like a foreign price, but still, it's pretty cheap for the amount of meat that we got. Here we are at the Crystal Caves, or Crystal Cave, but we came a little bit unprepared. I don't really have lights or flashlight or anything, just my phone, but I don't want to drain the battery. And actually you can even go further inside, but there's some climbing, I think. So yeah, I'm not going inside. I'll go back to the beach for a swim because it's crazy hot. Filming in a dark cave is not that great anyway, so let's go back to the beach. We came to one more island. This is the last stop today, and it is already like 2:45, almost 3 p.m. From here it's gonna take another 2 hours to go back to Coron, and the weather is turning a little bad. It is raining a little bit. This island is supposed to be really nice as well if it's sunny. I think I'm going to stop this video right here. As a kind of conclusion, I just want to say that even though this trip is a bit expensive, but it's totally worth it. I think if you are not on a super tight budget, yeah, this is the kind of experience that I would recommend spending a little extra money on. I hope you enjoy these kind of videos and this kind of places. If you do, you know what to do, right? Check out my other videos and subscribe to my channel, and yeah, make sure you don't miss any of the other videos because yeah, there are a lot more videos coming, so stay tuned. Thank you for your attention. Have an awesome day and see you in the next video.